Ritul Joshi from Dehradun in Uttarakhand, and for past 3 days I have been documenting how tragedy overtook this land of holy shrines and pilgrimages. When monsoons came early this year, no one could have imagined the extent of tragedy they would cause. It rained incessantly for 48 hours, and the rivers of this land began to swell. By Monday morning, the raging rivers of Devbhumi began to exact their toll in life and property.
Early in the morning of 16th June, while most people still slept, tragedy struck the abode of the gods. Across mountain ranges, down valley floors, and along meandering rivers, muddy water raced as death traced a route down human trails of misery. At about 6:30 a.m., a massive mudslide was sparked by a cloudburst over the holy shrine of Kedarnath. Many people were washed away, and many left stranded. All the buildings located on both sides of the Kedarnath shrine were damaged. Heavy rains also took away part of the shrine compound. Not just Kedarnath, each and every holy shrine in the region reeled in the aftermath of the deluge. Yamunotri, Gangotri, Badrinath, Hemkund, and every bend down the Alaknanda and the Ganga faced the wrath of the god of monsoon. Devbhumi of Uttarakhand bore the brunt of nature's fury.
We are almost in the middle of the roaring Ganga river, which has now caused unprecedented destruction in the state of Uttarakhand.
Now this is the only road that connects Devprayag to Rudraprayag. But then owing to massive landslide, this road has become very, very weak.
3 days of incessant rain triggered the Uttarakhand's rivers to burst banks, which led to people and animals getting washed away. Vehicles that stood on the road turned up as mangled heaps when the road got eaten by raging rivers. Dehradun alone received 220 millimeters of rain over the terrible weekend, sinking an 80-year record in a 2-day spell. Rudraprayag was one of the worst hit, with buildings and hotels being eaten up by the fury of the Alaknanda.
Out of this devastation in Kedarnath and the upper reaches of Uttarakhand are now emerging stories of miracles.
Thousands of tourists and pilgrims are stuck, stranded along mountain trails that have all but disappeared. Many hundreds are now believed to be dead or gone missing, simply vanished where the waters came. Houses, cars, property and lives, nothing can properly be accounted for yet, because the water and the weather still has to turn. It is only when the fury of the rivers subside, where the mud hardens for humans to tread, when rain stops to threaten, will the extent of destruction become evident. Till that happens, there are only cries of misery and the anguished look of survivors that tell the tale of how tragedy struck in the abode of the gods.
Every year, thousands of pilgrims pass through Haridwar and Rishikesh on their way up to the holy shrines, or the Char Dhams as they are called. The route is long and treacherous, and most of the times pilgrims come prepared to tackle the hardships they would face on the road. But this time, no one was prepared to tackle the Himalayan tsunami which struck this region.
मैं 20 लोग आया था टोटल, इसमें से मैं अकेला बचा हूँ केवल, और वहाँ पे बहुत एकदम से बाढ़ आ गई, जिसमें मैंने देखा सारे लोग बहने लगे.
जो वहाँ का पंडित जो हमें मकान मालिक है, उनसे हम आज पता गया था 2-3 हजार लोग नीचे दब गए.
Survivors recalling horror stories as the holiest of all Shiva's shrines, Kedarnath was pounded by a furious Mandakini. The scale of devastation in Kedarnath is staggering, as most of the temple town, apart from the main Shiva temple, is buried under mud and debris. There are scenes of devastation everywhere. those who were lucky to survive the monsoon fury are bringing back harrowing tales from the hills.
मैंने तो लगभग करीब 15-20 लाशें देखी होंगी मंदिर के जी।
रास्ता में खड़ा रहने के लिए रास्ता ठीक नहीं है, रास्ता टूट जा रहा है, इसलिए हम लोग को, मेरे बीवी को, मेरे साला को, मेरे बहन को, हम रास्ता देख कर करके पहाड़ के ऊपर से हम देख के घूम घूम के आए। 4 दिन हुआ, उन लोग क्या हुआ पता नहीं सर।
तेज बारिश हुई और नदी ऊपर आ गई, सारी तहस नहस हो गया पूरा, जो हम पहाड़ी की तरफ भागे।
कभी बेग 10 फीट ऊंचा आवे, कभी 6 फीट हो जाए, कभी हमारे होटल की ओर आ जाए तो हम सब भाग जाए बाहर, कहीं होटल को मारेगा धक्का तो हम लोग गिर जाएंगे, मर जाएंगे। इस प्रकार से चलता रहा रात भर और दिन भर चलता रहा वो क्रम। ठहरा जाकर मंगलवार के दिन सुबह से।
The situation is the same in Hemkund Sahib, the holy Sikh shrine. Of the nearly 6,000 pilgrims who were at Hemkund, only 2,000 have returned safely. For Manpreet Singh and his family, the last couple of days have been full of turmoil. Living in the Subhash Nagar area of Delhi, this family had gone to make a pilgrimage to Hemkund. All was fine till the heavy downpour changed the entire picture.
हमारे साथ बच्चे हैं, बच्चे परिवार आए हैं, गुरु साहब की यात्रा करिए। हमें जो सोचा नहीं था उससे ज्यादा हमें प्रॉब्लम आई है और हमें किसी प्रकार की हेल्प नहीं मिली। बहुत परेशानी वाला काम है।
क्या किन मुसीबत का सामना किया आपने?
ना कोई होटल मिल रहा है, ना गुरुद्वारों में जगह, और बरसातें इतनी हो रही हैं, हद से ज्यादा बरसातें हो रही हैं। रास्ते में पहाड़ गिर रहे हैं और कोई प्रॉब्लम, कोई सॉल्व नहीं हो रही।
They had gone in search of their gods. But what they witnessed was the hand of death reaching out with its fingers of doom. There was nothing that they could have done to save those who got washed away. They stood and stared in horror at roads that suddenly opened up below their feet. They ran when muddy rivers took entire houses away, and they fell on their knees to pray to those same gods whose land they had come to meet the disaster. Bureau Report headlines today.
Relief and rescue operations are on at war footing. Military and paramilitary forces are working against immense odds to rescue people who are stuck in higher reaches. But all this while, from far-flung areas of India can be heard cries of families and friends who are looking for people who have gone missing.
They've survived worst, but this group of women rescued from Joshimath are still haunted by the devastation they witnessed. There are many whose family members are still stranded or missing, and with time, the hope of finding them is fading. This family sits together now at peace, but till a couple of days ago they were struck in Kedarnath, not knowing whether they would come back safe or not. The family managed to capture the massive destruction that was caused by the heavy rains and still continue to be haunted by what they saw.
हमें बहुत डर लग रहा था कि हम घर पहुंच भी पाएंगे या नहीं, कभी यहीं फंस जाए, और पत्थर गिर रहे थे बहुत ज्यादा और बारिश हो रही थी, ना तो चल रही थी ना ही गाड़ी से बाहर जा सकते थे। खाने पीने की भी कोई व्यवस्था नहीं थी आसपास और हमें बहुत ज्यादा डर लग रहा था। गाड़ी नहीं निकली, वहाँ से गाड़ी फंस गई थी, वहाँ पे ना गाड़ी से निकल पा रहे थे, ना खाने पीने की कुछ थी, वहाँ पानी भी नहीं था पीने के लिए।
ऊपर तो हाल बिल्कुल बुरा है, तो अभी जितना भी है सारे थैली निकाल रहा है, जो भी जूता लंगड़ा हो गया, जो घायल हो जाते हैं वो सारे निकाल रहे हैं।
पूरा देखने पे सब आँखों के सामने तो अपना आगे पीछे तो 20-30 तो चलेगा, तो पूरा बिहारी में कितना चलेगा, नेपाल सब चलेगा।
Even those in power couldn't be insulated from the nature's wrath. BJP leader Ashwini Chaubey was also at Kedarnath when the flood water tore through.
4 दिनों तक 4 रात अपने 15 सदस्यों के साथ गया था। 5 हमारे ब्रेसलेट्स हैं वो मलबे में दबे हुए हैं, हमें ज्यादा अनुमान है। वो मंदिर के केदारनाथ मंदिर के सामने लाश पड़ी हुई है, तो एसडीएम को चिन्हित करा दिया है।
The Indian Army, Air Force and ITBP are deployed all over North India to rescue tourists and pilgrims stranded at various holy shrines. But bad weather conditions are hampering rescue operations.
जो हमारे जो परिवार था, हमारी जो पूरी फैमिली थी, हमारे बच्चे, छोटे-छोटे बच्चे हमारे साथ हैं, वो सब फंस गए हैं।
रास्ते बंद है, पता भी नहीं कब जाना है, कैसे जाना है, कब खुलेंगे रास्ते। बहुत टेंशन में, घर जाना चाहते हैं बहुत ज्यादा।
सैटरडे को हमारी लास्ट बात हुई थी। सैटरडे को 11:30 पे हमारी लास्ट बात हुई थी और उसके बाद हमारी तब से कोई कांटेक्ट नहीं हो पाया। जो हेलीकॉप्टर से उतरे हमने उन लोगों को अपने फैमिली की फोटोग्राफ्स दिखाए हैं।
कोई जानकारी मिली?
उनमें से एक बच्चे की जानकारी क्या मतलब उन्होंने देखा है लेकिन उन्होंने कुछ फिक्स नहीं कहा जा सकता कि उन्होंने इसको कहाँ देखा। उन्होंने इसको लड़की को चार जनों ने गौरी कुंड में इसको देखा है। लास्ट वो भी परसों देखा है गौरी कुंड। अभी लेटेस्ट की कोई इंफॉर्मेशन लोग भी ये बता रहे हैं अभी खाने पीने का ज्यादा नहीं है वहाँ पर।
There are thousands still trapped across North India. These stories of survival brings a ray of hope for them. Bureau Report, headlines today.
Rampant construction, increasing population and ever-growing need for economic development led to construction of lots of buildings across various hamlets all the way up to the Himalayas. Most of these buildings were constructed flouting all the environmental norms. And when the rivers came gushing down, these buildings also collapsed like a pack of cards.
Villages washed away by massive floods. Houses destroyed by torrential rains. Roads and highways demolished by heavy landslides. As the incessant monsoon showers rained down, hundreds of houses were destroyed. Hundreds more sustained damage. About 500 roads and 175 bridges got demolished either because of landslides or swept away by the river. Even as thousands of pilgrims are left stranded and missing, the worst hit are those who have lost everything they ever built. In Rudraprayag, 20 people were reported dead within the first few hours. 73 buildings, 40 hotels along the banks of the Alaknanda just got taken away by the swirling waters of the river.
रात को 3 बजे पानी आया, खाली बच्चा लेकर ऊपर भागा है। कुछ भी नहीं मिला है, एक कपड़ा तक नहीं, खाली कपड़ा पहने हैं यही पहना, कोई सामने नहीं मिला, सब बह गए हैं, मट्टी में सब दब गए हैं।
In Uttarkashi, more than 70 homes have been destroyed, with bridges washed away by the floods.
कुछ भी नहीं दिया अभी तक तो, ना खाने का, ना पीने का, ना हरिया बर्तन, कंबल संबल कुछ। हम लोग रात भर भीगे, बच्चों के लिए पानी बारिश में बैठे रहे ऊपर में।
More than 60 houses have been washed away in Uttarakhand's Pithoragarh and hundreds left homeless as almost all rivers are flowing above the danger mark.
ये बलवाड़ का बिल्कुल अनाथ छोड़ लगा, कोई भी किसी कोई जिम्मेदार आदमी आज तक अभी तक 2-3 दिन हो गए, फिर कोई अलर्ट नहीं, कोई समाचार उनका मतलब किसी तरह से कोई संदेश मैसेज नहीं दे रखा है।
This is the story from the bigger towns along the path of destruction. With communication cut and roads still not open to far-flung places, there is still no way of knowing how much destruction the smaller hamlets in the Himalayan highlands are facing. And who else lost their homes in the heart of the destructive deluge? Bureau Report, headlines today.
Cricketer Harbhajan Singh was on pilgrimage to Hemkund Sahib when the tragedy struck. And he was right there when the flash floods came crashing down. He was evacuated safely and taken to the ITBP camp. Not before he witnessed what mayhem could actually be. Harbhajan recounts his moments of horror for headlines today.
Well, I was going to Hemkund Sahib, which is obviously one of the place everyone wants to go to, and it's been one of my dreams to go there and do the darshan of Babaji. But unfortunately, we didn't get to do the darshan there. But we reached there after 18 hours of drive, and we were staying at Joshimath. We were about to start our process of walking uphill for 13 kilometers to go to the Gurdwara, and but it was just raining so heavily. We were stuck. We couldn't do anything, and the roads were closed. We were told that nobody can go up, nobody can come down because of the heavy rain and लैंडस्लाइडिंग देयर गोविंद घाट जहाँ गुरुद्वारा है वहाँ पे नई पार्किंग बनी है वहाँ कोई अराउंड 300 से ज़्यादा गाड़ियाँ खड़ी हो सकती हैं और आज की डेट में अगर आप देखो 15 तारीख को वो पार्किंग की जगह थी और नदी का बहाव इतना ज़्यादा था कि वो आज की डेट में आपको वो पार्किंग नहीं मिलेगी जितनी गाड़ियाँ वहाँ पे खड़ी थी वो सब पानी में बह गई हैं ऑल आई कैन से दैट एवरीबडी वाज लाइक in a big shock that what has happened and then everybody was hopeful that their family and their friends will come back. मैंने अपनी लाइफ में ऐसी बरसात कभी नहीं देखी है 1 मिनट के लिए बारिश नहीं रुकी है और बरसात भी ऐसी थी कि तूफान वाली बरसात कि नदियां भर गई सड़कें भर गई और इतना पानी का जो फ्लो था इतना तेज था कि सारी को पीछे छोड़ सकता है तो यू कैन इमेजिन किस तरह का फ्लो होगा जो लोगों के घर और होटल्स जितनी भी गाड़ियां रास्ते में सब बह गई उसमें और मैंने हर जैसे कोई ना कोई बंदे से बात करते थे लोकल से कुछ पता चलता था और हमारे साथ जो जवान थे वो कह रहे थे नीचे 6 गांव हैं जो 6 के 6 गांव अब उनका नामो निशान ही नहीं है क्योंकि इतना ज़्यादा पानी का बहाव है और उतना ऊपर है पानी का इतना पानी इकट्ठा हो गया कि सब कुछ बहा के ले गया तो it was quite sad and very shocking kind of an experience and I would like to salute the army and ITB people, especially army because they've been doing a great job there. It's not been that easy to go on the hills and bringing people back on safer surface and they've been doing a great job.
The true extent of damage in Uttarakhand is still not known. It is only being assumed. And we would know the real extent only when the relief and rescue operations are over. Till then, one can only hope and pray for the best. I'm Ritul Joshi and you just witnessed mortal tragedy that played out in Divine Abode.